North Africa, a tapestry of faith and power, where ancient empires thrived. The Carthaginians, fierce and wealthy, traded spices and silks, their gods woven into daily life. Islam later swept through, reshaping identities and beliefs. Amidst deserts and oases, the rich heritage of faith and fortune continues to echo through time. The cradle of North Africa. In the dawn of time, long before the rise of empires and the carving of borders, North Africa was a land of vast diversity and abundant resources. It was a cradle of human civilization, its first people, ancient hunter-gatherers, roaming the fertile lands that stretched from the green Mediterranean coast to the endless expanse of the Sahara. These original people, the ancestors of the Berbers, thrived in harmony with the land. They left behind rock art in the Tassili Najjar Mountains depicting scenes of abundant wildlife, giraffes, elephants, and cattle that roamed a Sahara that was lush and green. This was a world where the divine was seen in the elements, the sun, the stars, the rain, and the earth. Their religion was deeply connected to nature. They revered the skies, worshipping celestial beings that they believed controlled the rhythms of life. The great sun, which brought warmth and light, was a central figure, and they built simple altars to honor it. The spirits of water, rain, and fertility were celebrated in rituals, for they were the lifeblood of their communities. As millennia passed, the Sahara dried, and its people adapted. They became skilled traders, navigating the shifting sands and forging routes that would one day become the lifelines of the trans-Saharan trade. They domesticated camels, mastering the desert, and carried goods that spoke of North Africa's growing wealth. Gold from the mines of Nubia, salt from the deep desert, and ivory and spices from far-off lands. With trade came change. By the time of the ancient Egyptians, North Africa was already a land of significant wealth and cultural exchange. The Egyptians drew influence from their Saharan neighbors, and in return, the knowledge of agriculture, metallurgy, and art spread across the region. Later, the arrival of the Phoenicians brought cities like Carthage, whose wealth rivaled even Rome's. But the original people, now known as the Berbers, remained resilient. They adapted new ideas while preserving their own traditions, gods, and way of life. Even as waves of conquerors, Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, swept through, the Berbers' identity endured. In religion, the shift from animism to polytheism, and eventually to monotheistic faiths like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, marked North Africa's evolving spirituality. But the essence of their reverence for the land and its cycles remained. North Africa's wealth was not just in gold or trade, but in its resilience, its diversity, and its ability to synthesize cultures. The legacy of its first people endures, a reminder of a time when the vast desert and fertile coast were united by a shared respect for the land, the divine, and the interconnectedness of all things.